Hello, everybody. You are listening to Hurricane in My Life. This is your host, Marie. I intend on using my podcast to share my stories and life experiences. Every once in a while, a rant, maybe a vent session. But sit back, listen, enjoy, have a little coffee, little water. That's always better for you. And maybe grab a little snack. I'll grab my donut that's right next to me, and let's get started. Thanks. Don't forget that there are sometimes trigger warnings needed and content warnings needed. So this is the warning. Please take care of yourself when listening to other people's heartaches and heartbreaks, as well as their traumas. And if it feels like it's too much for you, do the right thing and probably not listen. Or make sure that you do a lot of self care for yourself. Love you very much. Bless everybody. Bye.
Hello, my lovely people. I am recording from outside, so hopefully the traffic that's going by is not too loud where you can't hear me. I am trying to project a little bit more as I don't have my microphone right now. So, just a little update, and this is going to come out tomorrow, so there will be back-to-back episodes this week for just this time, probably. But the reason for that is so that way everyone gets an idea of how my last month has gone. I haven't been checking in at the end of the month like I do at times. I apologize for that. Sometimes it escapes me and then I beat myself up and then I don't do it at all. And I really do it for the purpose of having really the accountability. It feels really good to have people message me and say, hey, great job on, the X amount of podcasts, or great job on the X amount of words you did this month, or X amount of blogs if I did any, which, by the way, gonna be perfectly honest, I haven't done one in a while. I don't think I've done one since the beginning of July. So it's been almost 2 months, to be perfectly honest. And I'm not gonna get mad at myself. I am just going to try to do better. I'm thinking maybe doing something a little bit each day is gonna help. We'll see. We'll see if that publish button gets pushed or not. Who knows? You might be hearing from me on my blog more frequently just to get myself in a habit. I don't know. We'll see. That is the goal. But like I said, it depends on what reality actually lets me do. However, after this weekend, my time will be more me and not have to be shared so much amongst other people, which will help me. And then we'll see where it goes. By the way, this will be considered a bonus episode, but it will actually be number 3 release for the month of August, with number 4 being the following day on Saturday. So that's pretty exciting, and that's pretty good for me, considering a lot of times I can barely do 1, 2, 3. If I do 3, that's a really good month. If I do 2, that's an okay month. And if I do one, I know something's definitely going on, whether I'm committed to other things or just, quite frankly, lazy or struggling. So this week, has been a struggle with Monday being the 21st. And if you don't know why Monday the 21st was a struggle, the 21st of August in general is a struggle. My family lost a family member, very tragically actually, to a car accident. And that was 13 years ago, back in 2010. And yeah, the flashbacks of seeing that person, lifeless in a hospital bed, it was impressionable. And then having to see that person in a casket and then be lowered in the ground, it was hard. It was very hard. And it's still something that, when it comes to that day, I don't want to think about. However, I do think about. And then the tragedy of, not that my family is not close, because we are, but how we were closer for a good 2 months after that. Just supporting each other and all that fun, non-fun, really jazz. I know I'm stuttering a lot, and I apologize. I'm really trying to work on that. It really helps when I have notes to say, but I'm kind of doing this on the fly. I'm gonna hopefully have this done before my family comes to pick me up, because we are going to do lunch today. So that is something to look forward to, because since I've been home on Monday, all I've done is honestly lay in my bed, take care of my basic needs, which is realistically going to the bathroom. If it wasn't for my best friend, I wouldn't give two craps about eating. I really wouldn't. So, yeah, I have that going on. I'm hopefully going to anxiety and depression tonight, because it's the day before Friday. It's Thursday, and that's usually a Thursday activity. And I haven't done that in, I think, 2 months, maybe a little bit longer. I've actually been avoiding Jack's place because there are people there that get on my last nerve, and instead of lashing out, I've chose to just stay away, which is healthier for me, because I do have a major issue with getting angry with people and kind of flying off the handle. I will admit that. I do. I spent the last couple of days journaling. I have hardly picked up a journal for probably the last month, unless I've actually felt compelled and motivated to do it. But for the past couple of days, since Tuesday, really, so literally the last couple of days, I'm actually journaling, and that is helping. Allowed myself to have a couple cry fests. That's helped as well. And accepting that's what needed to be done. That also helps. I have plans on how to be more motivated in the month of September. We'll see. I'm not gonna say it's set in stone or it's definitely gonna happen, because we all know crap happens, right? So that is all I can think of to say for right now. Check you later. Bye. Hey y'all, before it's a true goodbye, just want to remind you that Stitcher, if that's the platform you listen to me on, greatly appreciated. However, don't forget that August 29th, Stitcher becomes no more, and then it's just Pandora to the best of my knowledge. So, yeah, make sure you have Pandora to be able to listen to me. Or you can also listen to me on Spotify as well as Apple Podcasts. So those are your options as of right now. Any questions, feel free to email me. That'll be in the description, my email. Thanks. Love you all. Bye.
Thank you for listening to my podcast, Hurricane in My Life. Much appreciated. Love each and every one of you so very much. If you want to find me, please look on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. On Facebook and Instagram, you can find me at Sweet Thoughts by Marie. Twitter, my handle is Sea Turtles with an F on the end, _221. And if you want to email me, you can email me at sweetmariethoughts, S on the end of thoughts, 2022 at outlook.com. And remember, please, if you listen on Stitcher, don't forget it goes away in about 10 days when this episode is released. It's being released on the 19th. That means you have 10 days to find a different platform, such as Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and I believe you can find episodes from Stitcher also on Pandora. I will do a little bit more research on that to make sure so I don't sound so hesitant. And by the next episode, I will let you all know that that is indeed where you can find it. So yeah, just to let you know, if you haven't heard already, you're going to hear again that Stitcher will be no longer as of the 29th of August. Sorry for any inconvenience, but again, just remember, you can find me other places. Again, blessings and so much love.